They say you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs in the process, and they're breaking some eggs and some new ground on workforce development in Virginia by training workers on the fundamentals of the kitchen and the restaurant industry. Senator Tim Kaine stopped by one such venture this week. La Cocina trains unemployed Latinos in Virginia about cooking and restaurant skills to enhance their ability to find full-time employment. And the senator joins us now with more about job development overall in Virginia. It's good to see you.
Hey, Steve, thanks.
So you were there yesterday.
I was at La Cocina, VA. They're in Mount Olivet United Methodist Church in Arlington. But it's basically Latinos training them for restaurant careers with a certification through Northern Virginia Community College. And it's a win-win because the work they do every day in their 14-week program is to prepare meals that then get delivered at the end of every day to low-income families. They also cater banquets and galas, gaining language skills, work skills, and the ability to go out and find employment. And it's a great example of how career and technical training is still so necessary.
And I know your focus is not just on Arlington. You're looking at all of Virginia and hopefully colleagues, the whole country, to build some of these advances. So how can we take what's happening where you were yesterday and enable processes and programs like this to continue to expand?
Well, a couple of things. We're in the Senate right now. There's work going on the reauthorization of No Child Left Behind, the Elementary and Secondary Education Act. And with colleagues, we're trying to put into that act broader promotion of career and technical training. And then we will move to a different bill called the Perkins Act, which funds career and technical training, not just in K-12 schools, but whether it's programs like La Cocina VA, union apprenticeship programs at community colleges. The career and technical trades, whether, again, my dad was a welder and iron worker, so whether it's the welding certificate, culinary trades, becoming an EMT, going on code.org and teaching yourself to be a computer coder and then taking that test, in that field. There's so many jobs that need technical training, and we just have to really expand opportunities and then make sure people know about the opportunities that are there.
You mentioned your dad. I know this is very personal to you, too, especially when it comes to helping Latinos in this area, because that's something that you did when you were younger.
Indeed. I took what I learned in my dad's shop, and then in 1980-81, I helped run a vocational school in Honduras where we taught kids to be carpenters and welders. And I've seen all throughout my life the power of these technical trades. Welding is a fantastic profession. We have to import tens of thousands of welders every year under specialty visas because we don't train enough welders here. We ought to be training more because you can make a great living at it. And in so many of the technical fields, that's the case.
There are going to be some people who hear you talk about this and say that's a great program, and it's a great program for the Latinos who are looking for work out there. But there are a lot of other Virginians out there who are looking for work.
Absolutely.
So how do we make sure that everybody has equal opportunity here to find jobs when they want them?
Yeah, Steve, one of the great things, anywhere I go in Virginia, any zip code I'm in, I can actually do a technical training, job training roundtable in some interesting program. It might be in a high school, might be in a community college, might be in a church basement. So there's good examples of these all over the state. For a long time, I think career training in this country was kind of thought to be like, if you weren't going to be the super college prep student, then you would be in a vocational program. That's changing now, and people are realizing that the career and technical training is every bit as important and often even supplements your academic training. So we just need to build it more into the fundamental education laws, and I know this is something that Governor McAuliffe cares a lot about, too, in Virginia. All right.